Okay, so you have one or more subscription boxes, and before you know it, you have lots and lots of products that you just don't use. And there's all of this, minis, deluxe sizes, lip colors that don't suit you, creams, primers. I can pick up any product in my beauty room, look, find the seal on it, know I never used it, and this is starting to happen more often than I like. Mascaras and mini, mascaras and deluxe. Black eyeliners. We always have black eyeliners. And let's talk highlighters. Full size, regular size, mini size, super mini size. And then you have highlighting sticks. I don't even know where this came from. I've used it once. It's a Clinique Chubby stick. What box did it come from? I have absolutely no idea. Black mascaras. We always have so many black mascaras. But there's a solution to all of these unwanted products that are clogging up your beauty drawers. And the solution is to trade them at mysubscriptionaddiction.com for products that you really like and that you will definitely use. Now, before I get started on explaining how to sign up at the website and how to start listing products, initiating trades and trading products, I am going to do an unboxing of the swap that I completed about a week ago. I joined the website My Subscription Addiction about 1 month ago. And first you have to create an account, and then you go to swaps. You may see a little button that says that the swap list is on a wait list, and all you have to do is click the button to be on the wait list. But I didn't even have to worry because within 2 days I got an email saying you are off the swap list and you can now start swapping. So I'm going to open my first swap from the site right now. Okay. Oh, she sent it in an IPSY bag. And because I'm kind of a beauty hoarder, I have it right here. But that was sweet. I barely remember what I asked to swap for because it's been so crazy lately with the subscription boxes and the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty and the Sephora sale that I kind of forget what I requested. But okay, here we go. We have the Lancome Teint Idol Ultra Wear. And she had this in a shade that I thought was going to be what I needed. It is 140 in ivory. It is a little 5 milliliter trial little sample. So it's very small, but there's a lot more in this little swap. And I'm going to show you right here the stuff that I sent to her. Okay, and the way the site works is that if you are a new person and you don't have any reviews from completed swaps, you actually have to be the first person to ship your items to the other person. That's why it's always good to work with experienced swappers for your first few swaps until you get the hang of it. Okay, so the second item in the box, I don't remember requesting this. Maybe she just included it as like a free little being nice item. Verso Day Cream with retinol. That's cool. I like retinol. Okay, I definitely remember that I did request this from her. This is the First Aid Beauty Facial Radiance Pads. This is a little trial pack, and I never tried them before. Ulta had them in their 21 Days of Beauty, but because I was getting them in the swap, I didn't feel the need to go to Ulta that day to buy these. So, saving a little money. This is the Tarte Mermaid Skin. Again, it's a small little sample size, but I always wanted to check this out. It has a little hyaluronic acid in it. I wanted to check this out, but I didn't want to buy a full bottle in case I didn't like it. So this was part of this one. We have another little item. This is Skin Iceland. Limited edition berry lip fix. I absolutely love lip balms, and I remember seeing that this was in some IPSY bags, and I think I wasn't subscribed at the time, so I wanted to get this, and this was in my swap. Okay, we keep going. This is a little Benefit Gimme Brow, which is a product that I currently use half the time. Half the time I use my Anastasia Brow Wiz. Oh, it's super small. But the one that I currently have of Gimme Brow is getting a little old, and I think I need to declutter it. So this is a fresh one. And it's a little guy, just like that. But again, this is exactly what I needed. It is exactly in my shade. And this is something that I use all the time in my beauty routine. Okay, one more item. This is the Pixie Glow Tonic. Very cute. I've seen the full sizes of these at TJ Maxx, and I didn't know if I would like it or not since I really have been using the same toner forever and ever. So again, this was right up my alley to get a sample size of this product and not go and buy the whole one. Okay, let's get down to business. You want to know how you can swap your unwanted products. It's already clear that we all have a whole bunch of them. If you subscribe to one or more monthly boxes, you're going to have unwanted products. You are, for sure. Here's how you get started. You go to mysubscriptionaddiction.com, and to get started, you want to create an account. When you create the account, you then can check out the website. You want to go to the area that says swaps, and then you want to join the site, and you may see that little box that says wait list. So you click that box, and in my case, I got an email within 2 days saying you're off the wait list and you can now start swapping. They gave me a couple of links in the email. One was the quick info page, and then there was a review the rules link, and the rules are basically to be honest in your descriptions, and that if you were a new person that you were expected to ship first. And it explains that each person that sends their items is responsible for the shipping of their items. In my case, the items that I sent cost me $4.50. And you'll also need to get a tracking number. So now that you're able to see the swap website, you want to first list your unwanted items. So just take whatever unwanted item you have, and just in the search bar search Pharmacy Clean Bee, and you will see Pharmacy Clean Bee there, and then underneath it'll say BOXYCHARM, and then underneath it'll say like 40 products available, and that means that 40 people have listed this for sale already on the site. You only have to click onto the product and then click the list the product button. This is not like eBay. You do not have to take your own photos. You do not have to write a product description. You just click the box that says list this for swapping, And you only have to do really two things. There's a product description, and what most people just do is, number one, they indicate the condition. So this is where you have to be honest and follow the rules. So you would then write new sealed. That's what most people prefer to swap for, new sealed. And then underneath you would write retail value. And on the site, a lot of people just write capital R, capital V, RV. And you indicate what the price of this product is. So if you're unsure of the price, just go to other people's product listings and you'll see what everyone is listing the product for, and just take that price, put RV with the price, and your product is then listed. Okay, let's just say you have 5 items that you want to list at the site. So you list your items, and now the next step is to create a list of products that you like. So you browse all the products. You can do so by going to latest listings, which is on the front page. And if I go to latest listings right now, I'm seeing products from the Ellen DeGeneres box, from FabFitFun. You can get blankets, sunglasses. I think the sunglasses, the whatever that name is that everybody's crazy about, those sunglasses. Those are in the FabFitFun box, and there's like 60 people that have those listed available for swap. You can get a blanket, you can get water bottles, you can get jewelry, books, pet toys, because all subscription box items are eligible to be listed. So people also list, there's products for men, there's products for the kitchen, there's so much. I've seen a kimono on there. I think I saw a robe. There's just absolutely everything. So you find the stuff that you like, and you then just click follow on each of the items that you like. So you can create a big wish list of items that you like. So when the swappers are on there, they can see that you're a person that has the stuff that they want, and that they have the products that you have in your followed items on your wish list. So now that you have your products listed on the site, and you have gone in and created a list, create a huge list of all kinds of items that you would love to get. Just make it the list as big as you can, and that will increase your chances that someone will initiate a swap with you. So swaps happen in one of two ways. One, either you initiate it, or two, someone will initiate a swap with you. What will happen in that case is that you'll get an email saying Mary wants to swap with you, and it will have a link. You will then click the link. It will take you directly to your swap page, and it'll say Mary, and it'll say Kara. Kara's me. So it'll say Mary and Kara, and it'll say Mary really wants your pharmacy clean bee. And then what you do is it says here to view Mary's items, see if there's anything you like. So I then go and view all of her items. You may see all the category boxes, which are gray, but you just need to scroll down and all the items are individually listed underneath. The best is when someone initiates a swap with you and you go to their list and they have like 100 items to swap. It's the best, especially when they have stuff like candles and jewelry, and it's not just makeup, it's just things for your kitchen, things for your house, things that could be gifts you could give to other people. That's always the most fun for me. When someone initiates a swap with you and you find products on their list that you want, you just have to exercise a little caution. Look at their swap history and make sure that they have completed swaps, and make sure that the swaps were positive, that they got positive feedback on those swaps. This is not like eBay, where if you have a problem with swapping, that someone's going to reimburse you. So if someone initiates a swap with you and you see some kind of shady transactions, or maybe they only have one swap in their swap history, you might want to pass on that. And to pass on the swap, all you have to do is the button cancel swap, and that's it. That's your response. The response is automatically sent to the person who initiated it with you, and that's it. Nobody's feelings are hurt. It's just a done deal at that point. When someone initiates a swap with you, you have 7 days to go to the site, review their items, and make a decision on whether or not you want to swap with them or whether you want to cancel the swap. Okay, so if you do want to swap with them, what you want to do, what I do, is I go to the item that they want from me. I go to the site, I check what the retail value is. I say, okay, this is $30. So let's see if this person who initiated with me has $30 of stuff that I want. And that could be multiple items or it could be one item. And you just go and click the items that you like and then click a button that says accept swap. And that is sent to her. And then she has to decide if she thinks this is a good swap and if you guys are going to finalize the deal. In my case, when I was working with the person that I swapped with, they accepted my swap, we finalized it, and I told her prior to that, I said, please work with me. If you decide to swap with me, I promise to go to the post office within 24 hours and get the products out to you. So she was an experienced swapper on the site, and she had about 200 completed swaps, all with great feedback. So I felt that this was a really good situation for me to be in, considering that I was new on this site. And I then went to the post office the very next day, mailed out my products. And the whole time frame of this was only a few days. It only took us about maybe 2 or 3 days to email back and forth and say, hey, this is what I want to trade for this. This is what I want to trade for this. Does this go with you? Yes, it is. Okay, you want to do this? Sure. And then we finalized it. Next day I go to the post office, mailed it out. Now you have to get a tracking number. I got the tracking number on the receipt. And then you enter it on the website. You go to your account and you go to my swaps and see the swap that you're doing and enter into the little box the tracking number. That will automatically send an email to the person you're swapping with, advising them that their package is on the way, and then they can track it. It only took a couple of days for my package to arrive to my swap partner, and she was great. She got the package. She advised me within 2 days, hey, I got the package. Everything is great. I am going to send out your items in the next day or two. The website tells you to be sure that you can send within 3 days, I think they say. So when you receive a package from someone, you need to send your package out within 3 days. Same thing with finalizing a swap. Once you finalize, you need to send out that package within 3 days. Okay, so I got my items from my swap partner and I'm happy with my items. I should check them, make sure they all have their seals, that they're not used. Looks good. And then my next step is that I go onto the site, go to my swaps, and then I give feedback on the swap. I go to mysubscriptionaddiction.com and I go to my swaps and I indicate that the swap was successful and all my products were great, and that's it. It is done. And I then get a review from the person that I swapped with, who tells the site basically that I'm a good person to swap with, and that gives me a positive review number of 1. So only having 1 positive review on the site means that I'm going to be in the position of having to swap first on my next several swaps. And that's because, you know, you're working with people that have been on the site for a long time and they may have 50 to 100 successful swaps. So as a new person, you kind of have to be willing to take the risk. But I have no problem taking the risk with someone who's been on the site and has done 100, 200 swaps. That doesn't bother me at all. It's called swap lifting when you send out items to someone and then they never send you their items. It's called swap lifting. Is actually a term for that. And no one wants this to happen, but being the new person with the lower number of reviews, it's kind of on you to take the risk and send your products out first. Okay, so let's just say that you have already registered, you're on the site, your products are on the site, and the products that you're following, basically your wish list, everything is set up already, but no one's initiated a swap with you. Well, that's when you can initiate the swap yourself. Now, the way to do this is to go to your swap page on the website and go to swappers following my listings. So I'm looking at my page and there's a person and her first name begins with an H, and she wants my Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Lotion, and she wants my Moisture Surge by Clinique, which is this one, and she wants my Pharmacy Clean Bee. So she hasn't initiated a swap with me. Maybe she's busy doing other things, work, kids, everything else. So that's how you initiate a swap. The best way to go about this is to look at these 3 products. The other one is upstairs. Figure out the retail value of the 3. Let's just say it's $55, and then go to her items and find $55 of stuff that she has. Then you initiate the swap. She gets the email. She then reviews it, says, oh great, I have 5 things she wants, and she has 3 things I want. The retail value is about the same, and that makes for a successful swap almost all of the time. Now, the retail values of the swaps don't have to be exact. Here's where some negotiation may come in. If someone wants $50 of your products, why not start high? Why not ask them for $60 value of their products? Because there is a way to negotiate and counteroffer, and if they want to accept the $50 of products and give up their $60, then why not do it? So it doesn't hurt to ask, and it's good negotiation skills, right? And if they decide that sending out $60 of products and only getting 50 is not a good deal for them, then they'll just email you back and say, hey, why don't you take 1 item off, and that way the values will be $50 and $52. It'll be more equal, and you agree to that as a final deal. And then you have the opportunity to say yes or no. You can cancel the swap then, or you could proceed forward with that swap. Now, one thing about the swap site is that there are a lot of people on it that indicate in their description page that they prefer to do large swaps, swaps that are of a value of $50 plus. That way they don't have to spend $450 on this to one person, $450 on that to another person, $450 on this to a third person. It's just much easier if you can unload, 6, 7 of your items to one person and pay shipping for that one time. I've been filming this so long that I think my hair is now totally dry. Okay guys, so that's the end of the video. I'm going to leave the links for the swap site down below in the description box. It is a free service, and all you have to pay is the postage to mail those unwanted items out and get rid of them. Send those to someone who wants them, so that you can get items that you want and that you know you are going to use. I hope you found this video helpful. There's been a lot of talk lately about unwanted subscription box items, and that's because the BOXYCHARM spoilers are out and the IPSY full bag reveals have been emailed to everyone, and everyone's talking about that festival palette from PUR and whether they love it or whether they hate it. So this is a perfect time for you guys to go to the website and register to start listing your products to swap, because getting inundated with tons of makeup and skincare that you're not going to use, at first it's fun and then it becomes like a total burden. Please, if you like this video, subscribe and hit the like button. Also, I'm going to be linking up here a little link to another video of mine where I announced that I'm doing a beauty giveaway. The beauty giveaway is for makeup and skincare, and it's going on for about another 2 weeks. And all you have to do is watch that video, and it tells you to comment, like, subscribe, and then you're entered. And it's totally free, and it's worldwide. So anyone in the world is eligible to enter and win, and I will be paying shipping for the box to whatever country the winner is in. Thanks so much for watching, and maybe I'll see you on the swap site. If not, come back here. I have videos uploading all the time, and thanks so much for watching.